Got a great mix of folks in attendance today. We see some vacationers, some locals, all gathering together here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he'll get it up to the 27. The rookie from Florida in on that stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. It's Lamar. Jumps it off to his running back. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Mike Hilton getting up there for the tackle.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is Henry on 2nd. Through midfield, inside the 30. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Washington now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Tua taking right to the air. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is not a good omen at all. You know, you spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
Another try following the sack. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Ready.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Tua now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Hey, 21 TX. 20 TX. Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 5. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And they will have to boot it away in a little bit. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Lamar now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you try to play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. First down, here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing, and at least move them forward.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Chased out to his right, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
16 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, here's Jackson. Got his man, Hopkins has it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Left The offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Completed to Flowers. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Lamar throwing again. This one's caught. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Jackson yet again. Forced out to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Excellent. And they give to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
All right, fellas.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. We will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to beat. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Game on the ground here with H2H. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Chidobe, Awuzie, they're on the tackle. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Second down at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with H2H. This will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go ahead. 18.
Waddle now in motion right. Second and 8. Takes the grab in bounds left side. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
50-yard line.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Get set.
Shotgun snap now to turn to Vailoa. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Ravens to the line now, 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Dolphins have it. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. Throwing now, following the turnover. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Out of the gun, Henry. They get there to take him down right around the 41. They gain 14 on the play, and that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Another big rip for him. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run here with Henry. So So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards.
Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens cut it to 1 late in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Washington now to return. Here's a reverse. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
All right. Ready, keep. Cover one high. High, high, high.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Getting out to his left. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
21G, 21. Solo left Zion.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Hey! Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Throw is caught by the back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Running left, here's H2H. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Hey, 21 TX. Corner, long.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Tua out of the pistol. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Ready. Solo left Zion, solo left Zion. Watson, Oscar, Watson, Oscar.
Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Ready, T.
He's back to throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way. I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet, have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Ravens going for the win here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, a run for Henry. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Running once more with Henry. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On the move, headed right. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
On 1st down, they're going to start out with H2H. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 3 now.
21G, 21G.
At the 34-yard line.
Hey, 21G. Hey, out.
He'll look to throw it. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. They'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And there's a spike. That's going to stop it at 33 seconds. Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Setting up to pass. That's completed right side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Back to throw. Flush down now to his left. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Once again, from the 19-yard line, it's 2nd and 10.
Right here.
Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he lost the football! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A lot of pressure on this kid for Jason Sanders. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
And if you hear that celebration, Kate, over there on the sidelines, it's those defenders celebrating once again. It was their work, their turnover they forced that gave them the chance to send that kicker out and go win this game.
Here's a return from the 7. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
y'all gotta pop my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Keeping that touch with my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. The veteran Nick Folk about ready to get this show started. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. He runs with it. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Taking off. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he will go all the way. First shot, Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. 158, 158, cut.
Off the play action, here's Fields. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
we go. Right.
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. We're good.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 12.
Here we go, slide. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I don't really even think this is much of a conversation on the plus side of the 50. I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
That's taken in, and he's going to have a Jets 1st down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
New York.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up.
Don't jump. Hey, Ken. 331. West right, hit. Right.
They go play action with Fields. Moving to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Jets 1st down.
Here we go.
A tight end in motion now.
Right.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Go.
Now Fields. And he'll take it on in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets.
New York.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Lashante Wester now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their
Jackson now to throw on first down. Quick slant into the hands of the speedy Flowers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he will score. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields. They'll set up the screen to home.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I feel like in this case, the play caller changes things up and uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they make that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And they'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields operating out of the pistol. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Namde Malafike getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll get him to the line and spike it right here. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Fields. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. 4th down, Fields. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to have the Jets 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Jets.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Forced out wide. And they'll take this down inside 35.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 16 yards.
So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From 25, he'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He steers clear of first tackler, working his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Fields now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Don't jump. Ready?
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. And he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Here we go.
Fields to throw. This one caught by Lazard. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Fields. The open man is Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go. Easy.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
Now, Fields. And he's going to be taken down. They get him for the sack at the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Pistol snap next to Fields. Rolling right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a a fourth down. So now the veteran, Nick Folk, with an important kick. This to get the deficit down inside of the touchdown. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And the deficit will stay right where it is. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. That's Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to draw yourself back in it.
Wanwu, now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Fields now to throw on 1st down. Pass is caught. That's Ruckert, the tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
He'll find Hall out of the backfield. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll drop the throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down.
1st down, Jets.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And right side, and caught by Taylor. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
1st and goal.
Here is 1st and goal.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. To the goal line and in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
Pushed out to his right. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you can see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
They'll get across the 20, mark them down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Sit
first down. They'll start the drive with Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Front to his right. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Xavier Gibson deep to return. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, good.
Now Fields, headed left, buying time. Now the ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Retains possession.
Here comes second down.
Don't jump, ready?
Here's Fields. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. And they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game. Fields. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away. And he's taken down. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They just send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G. Watch him go.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now Jackson on the move. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The first carry for King Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Nice work after the catch. It stops a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Ready? Gravity range. It's gravity range. Here we go. Back.
From the gun, here's Milton. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the lines of game, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. Throwing again is Milton. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
60. Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
To the air once more is Milton. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Cowboys.
19 tight. 19 tight. 19 tight.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Baltimore after this. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
19-18.
Now give on the ground. Forward for a short gain to the 25. Travis Jones there to bring him down. It is 2nd and 6.
19-18. Shot 60. Shot 60.
Working out of the gun is Milton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time?
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
On the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
70.
At the 3-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos.
Now Milton. He pulls it in around the 5. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. Let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. That is caught. And he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
48-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Forced to his right. Now he'll run. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This taken at the 5.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first and goal, and that was electric to watch.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
By the time the defensive backs had come downhill to get involved, we knew there was just no way he was going to get himself out of this. It just shows, Mike, how long he was flailing around back there, that by the time he actually went down, everyone was behind the line of scrimmage chasing him.
Moving to his right. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
A 9-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. On 4th down, it's Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Devontae Turpin on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
19, 18. Come 19.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. But we'll stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos.
To throw, it's Milton. He'll air it out down the middle. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. The return starts at the 13. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Hold the race. Check, Madden, 19 tight. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Ready.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing is Milton. He's got that complete to Turpin. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Milton going to look to throw it again. That's complete. It's Sanders. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Now, faster. 60 Eagles, 60, Panther 60.
Sanders will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys are on top. It's 14-10. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here's a 2nd and 12. From the gun, Jackson. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Micah Parsons in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. Now, Jackson. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. Ravens sending the punt team out there. Back deep to receive the explosive Devontae Turpin. Takes it up close to midfield.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go. Cowboy 8, Hawk, Buffalo 18. 18, Rattler, 8-7 Pirates. Step.
On 1st down, here's Milton. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
Back to 60. Good. Back to 50.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Throw here down the field. It will fall incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Steady.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
70, get it. 60 Vikings, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19.
To the air once more is Milton. Out to his right. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plays, but a real solid gain on first and goal. On second down, option going left. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Joe Milton. Touchdown, Dallas. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
You are X. 180. Sit up. No, we changed it.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and short, Jackson. He'll be forced out right. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will have great field position right around midfield.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10. They'll run with Sanders. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
79 Broncos.
They'll go. Here's Milton. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down by a good couple of yards as they will indeed get the conversion there on fourth down and 10. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
18. 18 right here. 18 right here.
In motion, Lamb.
Steady.
They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down. Slot man in motion right. Throwing again is Milton. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air on third down is Milton. That's into the hands of Turpin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. And he'll take it on in. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Cowboys.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning.
And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. No chance at all. He'll go down.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for two, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for two, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain. Second down.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one caught by Weston. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. Jackson looking to throw. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
60 bites, 60 bites, Dragon 60.
In motion, Lamb.
70 lying.
Milton now to throw on first and 10. Going for it all. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Khair Elam.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's Milton now on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
70 range. Come on. Set. 19. Ready.
And out of the gun is Milton. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Open man, right side. He's got it. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game.
Ready. Mustang night. 77 look.
Milton going to look to throw it again. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
Back. Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Milton to the air on second down. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal. And we'll get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds. Game decided, but timeout anyway. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
Go.
Tight end on the move left. From the gun, here's Milton. This one's caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight. Come 19, come 19. Dragon 60. 19 Lion.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. We'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is second and goal.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
In motion, Lamb. Here we go. One final play. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory. Here are the game's final play. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And it was their defense.